Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Nvidia report for Friday, September 12th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to just jump to the weekly chart. We have horizontal levels represented 180.17 to 183.16 as our ceiling of resistance. And that really comes in right here on the daily chart. 180.17 is a descending, roughly a 1 month channel if you include its point of origin off the early August high. And you have to include, at least today, this 183.16 rising 5 month channel bottom, because 183.16 is exactly the high settlement price on the daily chart that was put out in early August. So I'm much more comfortable playing the long side, really into later year, if we were to close today above 183.16, and then I would anticipate within probably 2 to 3 months 219.64. Something that will come into play and have something to say about that, in my opinion, would be the triple Q also closing above its 2.5-year channel top, which it retested yet again on Thursday. It's backed away for the last 4 or 5 weeks after testing this area. And if we can close above it today, Friday, then the triple Q itself and the NASDAQ 100 enter a long-term buy signal that would be of equal significance to Nvidia closing today above 183.16. So I would urge you to just go to wickedstocks.com if you like and take advantage of our 5-day free trial. I also, for those of you watching now who are wickedstocks.com subscribers, know that Riot Platforms, a stock pick we put out about a month ago and we provided the conditions necessary for a buy signal, has extra relevance right now. You might want to check it out. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it's at a critical threshold right now, and you should check that out if you needed reminding by logging into your account. Let's take a look at the daily chart itself. I'm going to take you back to this chart that I just showed a moment ago, 180.17 to 183.16. It's probably more properly shown. Where is it? Bear with me. Yeah, right here. Because this takes into the full scope, takes you all the way back to the April low. So this area, and we came very close to testing the 180.17 formation on Thursday. We did back away. We didn't close, well, we did close slightly negative on the day. So, you could skew into the bearish column short term. And in fact, I think you can anyway. Because we came so close to testing this channel top that I think if you did set a short on Thursday, I have no problem with that, because 168.79 is now in reach by the end of next week, perhaps. And 168.79, if you recall, is this horizontal channel bottom that we closed below a week ago and then back above Tuesday of this week. That settlement back above this horizontal structure was in itself a buy signal. And I actually sometimes think that the sell signal rejection, which this was, that was a sell signal, is even more a reliable signal of strength. I don't know why I say that, but that's just been my emphasis now for years, which is when the market closes below a classic structure like this, and then a day or two later closes back above it, that is a rejection of a classic sell signal, which should result in recovery, which is what's happening now. But let's continue with the downside here, because I do see that 168.79 formation as in reach again by the end of next week.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and Nvidia, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
And I'm kind of rifling through these charts here. We have 173.97, which is kind of an extreme descending 2-week channel top. We gapped, actually, we did gap above it on Wednesday. We then tested this area on Thursday, and 173.97 on Friday can contain intraday selling pressures. If we do close today below 173.97, that does set up within just another day or two. So Monday, Tuesday of next week, if we close today below 173.97, I would expect a retest of the 168.79 channel bottom, which is once again right here in close correlation now with a rising 1/3 speed line. It is the speed line that won the day, so to speak, on containing selling pressures. But we were off the mark, obviously, because we went with the sell signal below 168.79. It's been our experience, and every stock, every commodity has its own idiosyncratic behavior. Some are just beautiful with the channel structures in terms of holding highs and lows, and others are a little bit, a little wilder in that they wind up violating channels, and then the speed lines wind up holding. Now, it's been our experience over the last few years that Nvidia, by a degree, likes the channel structures more than the speed lines, but in this case, it was the speed line at 168.40 today that did hold the lows in a week ago. And I do like this area as what I consider to be a reliable down pivot now into October trade. So if you're looking at the 3 to 5 day, the 1 to 2 week time frame, you're still selling the low 180s and you're buying the upper 160s. These levels changing a little bit every day. Now, can you sell the low 180s, anticipating the upper 140s over the next 2 or 3 months? You can, but that's already been rejected. That idea was rejected outright when a week ago we closed below this horizontal channel bottom. So I would rather be short the market on weakness as we move into October, which is to say a settlement below 168.40 over the next week or two would then indeed set up 149.06 as a 3 to 5 week target, where this 1 year channel top could actually contain selling through the rest of the year, and from here we can round up to new highs within a matter of months. Let's take a look at the upside now. Once again, we have 180.17 to 183.16. And if we do happen to close today above 183.16, we enter a significant buy signal. I think there's a very good chance that if we close today above 183.16 in Nvidia, that the triple Q will also wind up closing above its structure, its 2.5-year channel top. I will let you know on Monday what happened here. I don't like to provide the exact number because there's just too many wickedstocks.com subscribers who watch these videos. And it's just not fair. It wouldn't be fair to provide you that information. So here we are. Let's take a look at this chart. This is 173.97 again, this descending to, I've already shown you on a different chart, this level can contain intraday selling pressures. We could even bounce from here back into the low 180s perhaps within a day or two of testing 173.97, but closing below 173.97, I would expect 171.87. In fact, can I walk us through that part of the chart? Do I see that anywhere? I don't actually. I'm looking for the Fibonacci level that is 171.87, and it's just not here. I know we had it earlier. There's only so much room on the page. There it is, 173.97. If we were to close below it, a 171.87 likely on Monday. In fact, even breaking 173.97 intraday does set up 171.87 as a possible intraday target. And that is that 3/8 Fibonacci that we gapped above from Tuesday to Wednesday can contain daily selling pressures, and that's about it. It would be a violation of 171.87 that would set up 168.79. But I do still like, as I said a moment ago, that the violation of the 173.97 formation, and this is the chart right here, closing below 173.97 is a 168.79 2 to 3 day target. And on the way down, we can bottom out for a day at 171.87. So I think I've said it all. I'm going to leave it at that for Friday's daily NVIDIA report. You have a great weekend, and I will be back with Mondays, of course.